do. Wait, which house? Oh, that one. I'm guessing this one. Bonnie, the assistant elder, Bilandil is already there. Let's go talk to him. He'll explain to us what already needs to be done here. You think your life is a success, don't you, young man? Why are you saying that? You come in someone's city, and you just want to solve all their problems around it. Just want to prove I'm incompetent. Dude, you kinda are. You're drinking like all the time. I worked for the Grey Elder for 15 years. I'd not even been promoted to assistant elder yet. You come around and you're already an honorable elder. In any case, go ahead. The world is yours between you nobles. You know, the church should be the peg pastor. Yep. Looks like we're on time. So what was I saying? You were saying about a pig that sees the truth, priest. Of course, as I was saying, the pig that sees the light won't play in the mud of the green peacock. Simply because, what? Open the holy book to page 2, listen to the real words that will free everything from which is not true. I've already told you that all those who don't contribute for their third trimester will be excluded from our sanctuary. The rest of you are the chosen ones, especially those who contributed more than 20,000 yodas. You know how to take care of your prophet. Oh dear. They went on vacation. You are the goddess's true chosen ones, really real. Anyways, I see a lot of happiness and salvation in your lives. Goddess Maisha has just told me that several of you will have a lot of money soon. Many women will find husbands at last and have children. The message is for those who contribute, of course. The stingy guy at the back there, who's already smiling. You aren't concerned by my blessings. So Goddess Maisha doesn't like stingy people. Can you believe that somebody would enter the absolute truth without having money? Don't be stingy anymore, my children. Thanks to your donations, I will soon be able to build my mansion in... what's he talking about? Anyway, we will continue reading these things later. First, let's listen to testimonies of people I've saved. Follow their example. They prayed well. I must thank the sorcerer heir. What? Prophet heir? Idiot. Yes, prophet heir Kamga. Thank you, as I was possessed by banana, pig dog, chimpanzee spirits, and the worst of all the possessions I've endured. When my own soul possessed my body. Astonishing. Ever since I paid the prophet 1,000 yodas per week, all these spirits left me. I live in one and only absolute truth with no lies. Wow. Okay. She's done already? Thank the goddess for this wonderful testimony of faith. Oh. Like her, you have to pay when I ask you to, then you'll be saved by my holy powers of the absolute truth. Let's listen to the second person who was saved by the victory of truth over lies. Greetings, my absolute true brother. What is this shit? I can't wait to hear his story. Before meeting the priest, I had an illness that cut my 2 feet. That cut my 2 feet off, and I could no longer eat. You still have your feet. What's the connection? What the? Walking stupid. Not eating. Eating? No, walking. Without your feet, you couldn't walk. Eat anymore? Walk, I'm telling you. Well, he's telling them what to say. Damn it. Why? Ah, yes, I couldn't walk anymore. The holy prophet Kamga chased the liar demon that caused my illness, and my feet were stuck back to my... That's not how that works. Since that day, I haven't had to steal pig dogs since I'm paid 15 yotas to come over and give them fake tests to... I knew it. Thank you, my dear child, for this touching testimony. This is what happens when the spirit of truth blesses you. What was this idiot, I mean less sheep trying to say? That you have to participate in the imposed church collection for your sake, not mine. So my servants are here to collect the money. Give at least 1,000 yotas. Those who will give less, I'll make sure that they are burned. They burn in eternal lies. Oh, why? Why? I know why people fall for this. But you have to be an idiot to fall for this. Okay, what the hell? I missed chat because program force loaded. Hey, LeBurn. I'm not missing anything, you're missing something. How are you? Ugh. People tell me that all the time. I also shaved my eyebrows. Grilled chicken cheese with garlic. That sounds good. I'll take a couple of those. Homer drool gif. Plains glasses aggressively. Enzo, I'm shocked. I agree that it looks more like a scam. No, not that. What was that role the person by the side of the priest at the start? Now that you mention it, I wonder too. Let's find a way to empty the church. Let's talk to the faithful to see if we can convince them to leave. Talk to the leaders of the different groups if you want to join one of them, but if you want to enter the VIP area, go see the other room. How are you doing, Ferret? There are a bunch of core people over here, even if they divide us into different groups, still unpleasant to have. We are sick and poor, we're going to be the last to be blessed. We're among the last to be blessed. Have you seen us? Do we look like we've got anything to lose? We don't care about the danger. We're going to keep waiting. I'm a diplomat. I can get you access to the best healers in the city. I've heard that kind of promise before. Get the healers to come here. Take it or leave it. If you don't believe me, stay here. Others will take us up on their kind offer. It's going to be ages before the prophet gets to us. We could take some time out. You see your healers, then come back. Who are you? How dare you come up to me just like that? Are you crazy? This priest's sermon was magnificent. I sensed the truth shining from within him. You're also an idiot. Finally, those beggars left the room. I couldn't stand them anymore. That's rude. Okay, how do I... I'm a diplomat. Wait, what? You know I was just kidding, sir. I have a lot of respect for diplomats. Please feel free to enter, sir. Yes, I'd like that. Uh, Better than you, apparently. I'm sorry about your tragic waxing. I didn't wax anything. She's whispering. You must be profoundly stupid or desperate to believe in this fool of a priest. If I wish to get what I came here for, I'll have to play the game. Well then. At least not everybody's stupid here. With her I can go straight to the point. I'm here to put an end to this masquerade. Leave the church. What'd you say? Should I reveal my intentions to her? He's manipulating people. How did you know? It's not my problem anyway. Something's keeping her here. It's obvious that it's not Faith. I'll have to find out more from this group of wealthy people. They'll certainly have some information on her. Yes. Finally, those beggars. My problem finding a husband will soon be over. Look at those rich, handsome bachelors over there. You seem just as fed up with the place as I am, so I'm here with a delegation of wealthy Wassa businessmen. We're here to increase business. My sister's here to get a trade agreement for Iso Aronite's mines. We were told that the pastor is well connected with the Iso elders. With luck, we may even be able to get an audience with King Mankara. He's become very strict about foreign businessmen. This information could be useful to me. Enter. And put you in touch with the elder who's high up in the Iso Council. Why would you do that? You want to get a trade agreement for the Iso mines, and the elder has more influence than this charlatan here. Alright. What do you want in return? I want you and your group to leave the church. We want to get it closed down. That's all? I'd be happy to leave. I was getting tired of all this meaningless tripe. Me too. He sounds like an idiot. My pastor's even more handsome when he's asleep, and he's snoring is so blissfully melodic to my ears. This is a cult. This is clearly a cult. Those fish looks good. What's making that awful noise? I think they must have included some grunting pigs in with the offerings. I think it might be him, actually. He's sleeping in his own church? Is that gold in his mouth? He has gold teeth? This pastor is pretty special. Hey, Ashley. How are you? My friends and I are waiting for blessings of Pastor Kamga. My cousin got herself a husband and had children after several sessions of blessings with him. Blessings with him. Oh dear, no. Oh. Oh, okay. Uh, yeah, we can see where this is going. We've got to convince them to leave the room. This prophet is a scam artist. You're here to tempt us. You want to test our faith. The prophet warned us about this. We won't give in. Leave the room. You're in danger if you stay here. Whatever dangers we face, the prophet will protect us. We aren't afraid of persecution. Finding a snack. Ooh, I want a snack too. Find me a snack. We can cure you. We special servants for the prophet. We select only the most faithful to bestow the blessings on them. Oh, really? Tell us more. We specialize in salvation. Go wait outside. We'll meet you there. I knew my day would come. I knew that the prophet would hear our prayers. My friends and I were going to wait for you outside. Thank you so much. I'm not really proud of myself for having to lie like that. The church is empty. We can wake up this crook. He's in Aurionic. Are we ready? We can get supplies in town. Save. Should I wake him? Yes. Eek. But what's that? Where are all those idiots? We persuaded them to leave your church. What? Are you crazy? Do you know who I am? Did they at least finish the collection before leaving? Is that all that matters to you, money? Well, yeah. Where are you from, you dummies? It's obvious that money is the only god, the real paradise. You have to be punished for taking advantage of the weakness and despair of these people to become rich. You should thank me. I gave a mission to the futile lives, and I'm not even paid for my hard work. We're going to close this place and return the money to all those you scammed. What? At least I try to be a pacifist, but I think you speak an entirely different language. No, I said snack, not water. I will crush you. I really wanted to help all those fools to find some consolation in this heartless world. But you turn up like that. I'm going to show you which hell those who oppose the word of Holy Kamga go to. Some of my most faithful apostles are here. They'll help me punish you. You still have a chance to repent. No thanks. Well, it's been a while since I've been in a fight in this game. Fair enough. Gorman, I'll stop you right here. You're nothing but a charlatan who's preventing to have a spiritual leader. The people you tricked have the right to justice. Oh, come on. You're casting in... You're crashing in on all the gullible of the Iso people. You have no honor at all. A young lion, huh? You understand nothing of the subtleties of faith. When people are desperate, they need to... You just need to tell them what they want to hear, and they'll follow you with their eyes shut. Well, I mean, he's got a point there. The world needs spiritual leaders to channel the frustrated masses, and you blasphemers don't see that I'm stopping them resorting to revolting chaos. Yes, because if they have no money or hope, they basically have nothing else to really do at the time. Oh, for Pete's sake. Dance to the glory of the one absolute truth. Well, that's not too hard to dodge. Yep. There we go. Should I make chocolate chip cookies or peanut butter fudge brownies? Yes. I vote both. But if I had to pick one, peanut butter fudge brownies. That sounds good. I'm still trying to figure out how that waist thing around her is actually sticking up, holding on if it's not even around her hips but are on her legs. Well, I mean, one side looks like it's around her hips, but the other is on her leg, and it's like, how's that really sticking up there? How is that possible? Me, a chosen one of the truth, defeated by these nothings. You tricked others so well that you have started believing in your own lies. You're nothing but a charlatan, a manipulator. It's just the beginning. You'll pay each person you've abused. Quite the opposite. You're so naive, you believe in love and good and evil report. We'll all end up in the same place, the Great Veil, so where's the need to punish yourselves in this life with the burden of consequence and empathy? I opened my eyes and enjoyed the best of what differs in our journey, life. You are a monster. Heh. I'm a great survivor like many others. I will reach the Great Veil faster than expected, but I will leave behind a legacy. Finish me. We're not going to kill you. Those guards of East are coming for you. Have a nice rest in jail. Leaning toward cookies. You do make good cookies, though. Move away, sir. You reek of alcohol. Trust me, madame. I also chase demons. Let's go to my place to start the ceremony of deliverance. I'm wondering if what she's wearing is some kind of sticker, or if it's actually a cloth that just wraps around and connects to the rest of her shirt. It could just be a pasty. I can't tell because I'm just seeing the front. Anyway, Bonnie, we have settled the problem. These guards can take care of him. You're alive? It's reconforting to see how trustful you are about us. This priest will be held accountable for his actions. I will inform Elder Belindel of our exploit here. Our exploit? All this work is thanks to me. If I wasn't so dedicated in guiding you, you'd never have done anything good here. I don't like that guy. Complete the other quests. Okay, so how do I get there? I think I go this way. Oh, okay. Yeah, no. Right trigger. Stamina. There we go. Okay, I think I go this way and then up. My dear, I'm so sorry for everything you're going through. There's no way I'm leaving without my portion. I'm gonna get it back no matter what it takes. I did like the last batch of cookies you made, though. Hey look, the infamous diplomat who broke up an entire family. You. This snake of the, Balmo has once again used her charms on a man who gets what she wants. But this time she won't get away with it, believe me. We were trying to protect the innocent children. Say what you want, I made my decision. She's going to pay dearly. I swear I won't let everything I've done go to waste because of that witch. I'll get my fortune back at any price. This is one of those points you can just, try to nip it in the bud. But apparently I don't. Whatever. My husband was able to find work in the mine. We are finally going to be considered residents of the city. I question that. Okay, I already got one of those, I think. You know what? I'll just take it anyway. Life as a worker isn't very luxurious, but at least we're united. I'm the representative for the district. It isn't too reassuring for my future in politics. Nobles are good at making speeches, but us workers want real changes. We're in the right place. It took you long enough. I've been waiting for ages. This isn't the only thing I have to do, you know. Is it drinking? Is drinking your other thing? It wasn't easy to get here. What's the problem here? I don't want to tell you. What? Okay, I'll tell you. I'm in a good mood. You're lucky I met the women of my dreams here. A bottle of white wine with 2 levels to it. Last time I looked, it was sold out. This idea is revolutionary. You can drink twice as much without having to pour it out. Minimum effort, maximum enjoyment, maximum happiness. You can... I failed to see how that would work. Whatever. Bonnie, just tell us the problem. You got no sense of humor, have you? That's a land dispute you have to resolve. Yeah, that seems simple enough. Has release date December 7th? Nice. No, I haven't. I haven't seen the new trailer. The super diplomat thinks my job is easy? Want me to stop giving you the lowdown on the job? That's what I thought. The land at the center of the dispute is land that the elder Belindi's party wants to acquire in order to help King Mankara. Help how? This land is rich in aronite beneath the surface. It should be used for the good of the people, but the land belongs to several people are refusing to sell it. Anyhow, you're not allowed to mine on land if you don't own at least half of it. For information, go talk to Bibome. Well, I mean, that makes sense. If you own half of it, then you should be able to mine it. Talk to the man in the middle room. I can't tell you anything. Go see Mr. Bibome to sort out the problem. Is Supervisor Bibome alright with you talking to me? He didn't say anything to us. I have nothing to say. Bibome is better placed for making decisions about the problem that brings us all here. I don't want any trouble. Go talk to Bibome. Yeah, I might as well pick up those. Interesting. So you're the one they sent to get us to sell the land. You can either drop the offer... You can drop the offer, I'm not interested. Why? Let's just say I've had friends in high places who don't want the king and his nobles to get any more money, so it pays me to hold up their little project here. And I also get the real kick out of bullying the other owners. The way the land's divided up makes them dependent on me. Why would I want to give up such a great entertainment? He's like the Karas gang. I'm going to talk to the other owners. I definitely can't wait to play Dying Light 2. It does sound fun. What can I do? Bibom's determined to have me as his wife. He's going to wall up access to my land if I don't give in. Hello, what can I do for you? My piece of land is poorly located. I can neither rent nor build on it. I've lived in poverty for quite some time. Bibom. We can find work for you. Don't ask Bibom for any more. Sell your land. Heck? What the heck's all that crying about? Anyway, we're diplomats. We can help you get a job elsewhere. Where though? Bibom can have me fired from every mine. His influences reach all the way to Kaboja. Elder Bulandi is looking for dedicated people to join his party's campaign team. We're going to tell him that you gave up your land for a good cause. Work for the great Elder Bulandil. I'd be safe in that case. Okay, I'll sell my land. I don't want to marry Bibom, but I don't want to lose my land either. Why not agree? Live with that monster? Never. He's too arrogant, and I'm sure that he's only interested in me because he can't have me. Welcome back. More water, thank you. Bibom will never let me go. He ruins the life of any man who's interested in me. He's too influential. And we can protect you. We're diplomats. Elder Blandi can protect you if you give up this land to the crown. I have my doubts. Bibom is very influential. He can always get to me and make my life difficult. That isn't as bad as marrying him if you don't love him. At least with money from the land you can get a fresh start. You're right. At the risk of being harassed, at least I'll be free. I'm going to sell my land and go away to live elsewhere, where he'll never find me. I have no plans to sell my land, but I'm open to discussion. I have a few questions. What use is the land to you? The land is all my parents left me, but I'm not farmers, so it's used as a guarantee for my debts to Bibom. Why not sell? I would love to, but I'm in debt to Bibom. He promised to reduce it if I did what he said. You owe him that much to the point he can dictate how you live your life? Bibom is paying for the education for my only son, who wants to be a Hikima. I sent him to Boja so he could learn from the best. Sell up to pay for his education. My land isn't worth as much. I've already thought about it. The Elder can help you. We can get you an agreement with Bulandil. He'll ensure that Iso and his party look after your son's education. They could really do that. We're diplomats. We'll explain to them that you made a sacrifice for the crown, so the crown must do something for you in return. This will also help you get out from Bibom's thumb, once and for all. Okay, I'm in. If those are the stakes, I hope that I won't regret it. And last guy. Hello. Greetings, my young lady. You have with you Ugh. Greetings. The young lady you have with you is gorgeous. Are you from around here? Thanks, but no, I'm also from East. I'm not from East South. You're a wondrous blossom who... Ahem, we're the diplomats. Oh, haha, yes, of course. Did you convince the supervisor of Bibom to sell his land? He's refusing. That Bibom, you know I have to pass through his land in order to reach the mine. He makes us pay a trumped-up toll each time, and we have nobody to complain to. You can escape Bidom's power if you sell your land and vandalize Bidom's land. Put an end to his toll, you'll be free. We can't escape from him. He's contacts everywhere and he's out beyond. Put an end to his toll. But if I don't get a good return, instead of paying the unfair taxes demanded by Bibom, you'll be investing in your own neighborhood. I don't understand any of that. He means with your savings you'll be able to take care of yourself in your future. Oh, okay, when you put it that way, I'll agree to sell you my land. Well played, Ernie. Pretty and smart to boot. Once I've set up, I could go drink a glass of poorly or juice and... Ernie, let's go. Enzo, are you jealous? Huh? I kind of like how they flirt back and forth. And the facial expressions are entertaining. It's over. You seem a bit bothered, though. Something isn't right here. If we leave like this, Bibom's going to continue bullying these poor people. We have to stop it once and for all. Yes, I understand. I think we can beat him at his own game. We convince them to sell. We can convince them to fight back against this bully. You're starting to get the hang of politics, I say. Let's see what we can do. You can convince Bidom's victims to conspire against him, or you can also finish this quest instead. We want Bidom to be punished for all the hurt he's caused in your community. I'm a bit reluctant, but if you succeed in convincing at least 2 people, I'll join you. Okay. How can I help bring him down? Testify about his threats, the little jobs he's entrusted you with. Do you say... Yes, I kind of don't really use too much shampoo, I just basically use, like, soap. Because, I mean, no real hair. He's entrusted you with odd jobs, there's nothing we can use there. Actually, yes. Once he entrusted me with a job, and I go down into one of the tunnels under his hut to get something, I saw a ton of Aurionites there that looked like contraband. That's good enough. We'll show the hiding place to the guards. He won't be able to get away this time. Count on me to testify. I'm sick of seeing this arrogant man crushing others beneath his heel. We don't bring down Bibom once and for all. Are you with us? Not really. I'm just selling my plots. Just selling my plot has already brought a firestorm down on my head, but the other side with you, count me in. Okay, so basically I need to convince you, which will say you'll join, and then you'll join, so. We want Bibom to pay for everything he made you go through. How can we bring down Bibom? Prove that he's a swindler, prove that he's going to hurt you. Let's bring proof to the guards that he's blackmailing you. Bibom never leaves any evidence of his threats. It'll be his word against mine. Prove he's a swindler. It seems like Bibom is making people pay illegal taxes on his land, and... What if you testify against him? The elder who sent us will listen to you. Bibom has a lot of connections in the city. He can silence us in a blink of an eye. I don't want to go any further. If he has many connections as you say, do you think the elder would have sent us here to support you? You now have connections as well. True. You are diplomats of the crown yourselves. Okay, I agree to testify against him. Okay, 2 join, so she'll join. We convinced other people to unite against Bibom. In that case, count me in. I will testify about his harassment of me. Which means he'll join. It's all good, we convince the others to testify. In that case, count me in. Thank you, Link. What made you cut it off? Nothing made me cut it off, but a pair of good shears cut it off for me. Who do you think you are? Without me, you are nothing. Everyone here has agreed to support Blandil and the King Mankara. The land will be given up. We're tired of watching you abuse the community. I'm going to make your life unbearable. You're going to discover who really calls the shots. And I'll make you pay for this insult, that's a promise. I don't think you quite understand the situation. They're all going to testify before the council so that you'll end up going to prison. They never have the guts to rise up against me. You extorted money from me to cross your land. I'm going to tell the council you came up with your own taxes. I'm going to testify that all the times you threatened my son. I still have all the love letters in which you tried threatening me into marrying you. I'm going to denounce all the illegal reserves of Aurion in your tunnels. So like I said, you're going to be spending a lot of time in prison. Okay, I see. You win, alright, but no need to give the council with this. We can reach an understanding. I'll pay you to forget the entire story. I imagine diplomats also have needs. You met the wrong diplomat, sir. My own pleasure lies in seeing the people like you disappear off to prison. You know, we weren't that bad as rookie cops. That was actually quite fun in the end. Oh yes, because it's quite fun to send people to jail. At least we learned something positive before returning to Zama. Yes, let's hurry and meet King Munkara. We're truly grateful how you helped us get rid of this tyrant. We used some of the money from selling the land to give you this. Thanks. Oh, take that. All good? Yeah, we convinced them to sell. Another success, thanks to me. Definitely. We also convinced the others to testify against Bedom's illegal activities in the area. Amazing. Nobody's been able to turn these people against him. He'll have to go before the council. And will be put away somewhere where he can't hurt anyone. We just removed a huge thorn from Belendil's side. She's going to name me diplomat too, for sure. You finished all the missions you were given. Go back to Elder Belendil. Okay. What's in here? Nope. That wasn't the way I want to go. Living with 4 guys in a room is really hell. I need to get out of here. I'm a poet, a sensitive spirit. They all make fun of me here, but I know that one day my prose will become world famous. Okay, that is kind of a bit weird. 4 people, 1 bed. Then again, I'm guessing that brown and green thing in the background is probably some makeshift bed. I come from the grasslands, left my family to come find work in town. Tisk. Sorry, bro, it's because my roommates, they really annoy me. There we go. I got stuck in bed. Oh wait, well, that was an item. I want the item. Give me item. Okay, so I go this way, I guess. I figure what I'm gonna do is basically do like every 2 days I'll just play the same game and then move on to the next game and then just repeat until I finish up something and then finish up a pull and then do it that way. We have finished with what you asked of us. Yes, I heard Bunny's report. He told me that you handle it well. Our popularity has already increased in the city. Can we meet the king now? The quicker we go home, the better. Why all this bitterness? We didn't like having to make certain decisions. You said you were a king and a queen, and you have never had to make such choices in your city? Zama is a little city. We don't have that kind of problems. Their people are less complicated. That must be quite strange people. Governing is a difficult task. The job means making impossible choices for the common good, choices that no one wants to make, but it has to be done. Very few people want to be responsible for their own destiny. They would prefer to leave it in their guru, their king, their Jew, or even their spouse. Well, you're young. You'll have time to understand if you live long enough. I'll give you a piece of the original stone. You'll have to go to the palace and talk to the king of Esau. More water. Thank you. Thank you. Wait. You seem to be nice young people. It's a long time since I've come across people like you in this world, so I'm going to give you a piece of advice. In politics and diplomacy, information is key, as nothing is free. For the king to help you out, you'll have to negotiate with the information that you have on Buddy Up. Don't do like you did with me, giving him all the information at once. Why are you telling us this? You remind me of the king when he had just been crowned before the corrupt council had begun to destroy him. Perhaps he'll have faith in humanity once again upon meeting you. Hopefully, helping you might help him to see that he can, once again, possibly change things. Okay, she's kind of cute. Audience under the patronage of Elder Blendil. Here is Enzo Kori Odan, the king of Zama, and his wife, the Queen Irni Kori Odan. We will hear you. You are speaking to the lords of the people of the rock, the king Elric Minkara and his queen Namani Minkara. Thank you for receiving us, king and queen, and thanks also to the wise council of the city of Esau. We have traveled a long way to ask for your help. Our city, Zama, is currently under the attack of an external power. We're here to ask if you can support us with part of your army so we can retake our city. Who is this assailant? Which tribe is attacking you? Zama has been attacked by my queen's brother. His name is Nagarba Ibu. He raised an army and claimed our throne. We were saved by my Juyu and exiled to Figu. A family quarrel? Why would I send the sons of the rock to die for your family problems? What does Zama represent in the balance of forces in this world? If you help us, Zama will never forget her debt to Esau. You'll always be able to rely on our friendship. Rely on your friendship? Is that a joke? Majesties, our guest comes from a faraway land. Allow me to explain what's at stake so they can shed light on their possible support of our interests. My time and that of my husband's are precious, Honorable Blendil. I think you have shown great disregard for the king and myself by introducing that kind of person to the assembly. Okay, my opinion of her has already changed. Calm down, my queen. Elder Blendil, please continue. Keep in mind that my respect for you is at stake. Hmm. Thank you, noble king of the Sons of the Rock. I will be brief, my queen. King Azama, Queen of Azama, have you heard about Ukungu Damu? It means the twilight of blood in the ancestral language. Earthy, my spear and my Aurion are vibrating. Is it because of those words? Why? Ukungu Damu represents the first day of our era's calendar, but to understand it well, we must go back 5,000 years ago, when the first men arose on the central continent of Kamboja. Three main tribes existed. The Wangas to the north, who lived in the heights, the Bojas in the middle land and the plains, and the Esaus of the south living in the crevices. The plain was obviously the richest area of the continent and was therefore easier for the Bojas' population to grow. The Bojas colonized and the entire continent, forcing the other tribes to survive on the fringes. This unfair balance lasted for centuries, but then an event occurred which changed everything. The Aurion appeared in the form of the Umoja. The humans could therefore craft boats, enabling them to dominate the oceans and seas. The Bojas lost a big advantage in their domination of the continent. For centuries, the Wagnas of the north and the Esaus of the south were not able to communicate because exchanges were controlled by Bojas in the center of the continent. Via the sea, the two tribes began to build relationships to enable them to survive and to rebalance power on the central continent. The Bojas decided to eliminate the two tribes by poisoning and starving them. Faced with this attack, the opposed tribes had two reactions. Some built arches to explore the oceans and other lands. Others decided to rebel against the Bojas. There were not enough survivors on the lead to lead an all-out war. They attacked Boja's civilians in small gangs to get their revenge. In response, the Boja was incredibly brutal. In only one day, the entire Boja army carried out an entire coordinated operation, a lightning genocide to eliminate all the Wagnas and Esaus on the continent. When the sun went down, after the sinister day, the ground was the same color as the red sky. It was the Nkungu Damu, the twilight of blood. The Wagnas and Esaus had survived the massacre and were scattered across the other regions of the world. For centuries, everyone wanted to reconquer the central land from Bojad. Several times, the Wangas and the Esaus formed an alliance against the central tribe. Sometimes the Bojas again wanted to enslave the other tribes. Today, the world still bears the scar of these past battles. For example, centuries ago in Bidop, the Boja slave trades captured Esau to make them work for the Ornite mines. Is this not ironic, King of Zama? About 20 years ago, the present Queen of Bojas wanted peace. An Orionic tournament called the Ashubi Ya Magfire, meaning the dawn of forgiveness in the ancients' language. It was organized between the tribes. In truth, that the peace is fragile, each tribe watches the other, waiting for an opportunity to turn the situation to their advantage or for revenge. Today there is a geopolitical balance between all the tribes. Each has a stake in this concert of nations. The Bojas are the most advanced people in Umoja, and they have highly organized army. However, they have also exhausted their Oronite reserves during the last centuries. The Esaus, who improved their ability to dig up the rocks, we have become the best Oronite miners. This obviously makes us a key ally in the Bojas. The Wesaus are a mixed tribe between the Wanga and the Esau. They live in the archipelago. They have established commercial routes which supply all the other continents. It's a neutral economic zone. The Wanga are scattered across the cold and harsh lands of the north. They experienced a long period of instability and served as mercenaries for the others. They bear the greatest grudge towards the Bojas. Some of the Wagnas were tired of conflict. They retired to the arid lands of the east. They wanted to become Bawangas, the tribes of the Gyrots, who dedicate their lives to understanding the true nature of Aurion. We are coming to the final point of this explanation. Zama is located on the continent of Adonis. Until now, we didn't even know there was a city there. What is your place in history? Based on your physical appearance, you seem to be Bojas, but your behavior reveals that you're not from the central tribe. What is this place in Zama? I have never thought about it. Until now, I knew nothing about the outside world. Did Juju Nama send me here so I asked myself this question? We don't really know what to answer. This confirms what I was saying. They're useless to us. Next audience, please. They have already made us lose enough time. I mean, she's attractive, but she's a bitch. She seems like an utter bitch. Really. We may have information on what is really going on in Bidop. Bidop? What do you know? We have proof that some of your council are enriching themselves illegally in Bidop Forest. Lies. How dare you insult our hospitality, King of Zama? These accusations are serious, King of Zama. You better be sure of what you're saying. We will give you all the proof if you accept to help us. I cannot decide without having seen your proof. On the other hand, if what you said is true, I will use my power to support you. Do we agree? Yes, we will tell you everything and show you the astral memory of our Kalu. In that case, when the elders retire, I'm going to talk with the King of Zama. All those who leave the city will be considered guilty. But Excellency, this is the Council Assembly. We have several subjects to discuss for the well-being of the city. These accusations regarding Bidop are a rumor. You are surely not going to doubt the Council based on these strangers' allegations. Darling, you should not alienate the Council in these troubled times. Alienate. You should not alienate the Council in these troubled times. We have already broken enough of our protocols for these people. It was not a request, but an order. You should not. Nami, you leave as well. I will stay in conclave with my bodyguard Malik and the King and Queen of Zama until further notice. Ha! She was put in her place. I listen to you. What you have said explains many things. I have a final question. Why do you want to recover your throne? Is it thirst for power, money, or even honor? What is it? What is your motive? I could say that I want to recover my birthright, but the truth is I do not like reigning. The morning of my coronation, I considered myself unworthy of my duties. Then I walked in the city and I saw my people happy and everyone who believed in me. I want to return to Zama. It is above all for them. The Zamians are my people and our family. You seem to have an ideal kingdom, a people who love you, a queen who supports you. How are your elders? They practically educated me. They are the old guardians of our ancestral knowledge of Zama. They are very strict when they make me study the royal rites, but I've always known that only they wanted the best for me. They only wanted the best for me. If everything was so perfect, why did your brother-in-law attack you? Many monarchs are convinced that they are loved. They see their people through a distorted veil from their ivory tower. One day their people rebel without them having seen it coming. We don't understand my brother's act. He left a long time ago on the orders of our previous king to complete his legacy and return to Zama to help us reign. But the longer we are outside our city, the more we realize how complicated things are outside of Zama. Perhaps we will understand him better at the end of our journey. I envy you. We are almost the same age, but you have more positive vision of a king's role. Now you mention it, may I ask a question? When we arrived in the city, most of the people complained about your unfair taxes. Why do you take so much? Unlike you, I haven't inherited an ideal world. I must manage my pressures, many pressures at all levels. 2 years ago, the central tribe of the Bojas quadrupled their orders of Aurionites. This was very good for business in Esau. We therefore intensified our work in the mines. I asked my people to pay more tax because it allowed us to invest in sustained production. They supported me enthusiastically, but all did not go as planned. We needed to develop our mines. All the sons of the rock dug hard for the prosperity of the nation, but suddenly the internal price of Aurion dropped. Intertribal price of Aurion dropped. The Bojas decided to buy the Aurionite at a lower price. I reacted by deciding to stop our commercial exchanges. I thought that they would be short of Aurionite and would return to negotiations. My people supported me at first, but when the crisis lasted, they were overcome by personal interests. Each day there were riots with workers calling for the reopening of the mines. The elders asked me to give up since the Bojas appeared not to be in short supply of Aurionites. I was forced to surrender to the detriment of our long-term interests. Now we currently suffer from trade imbalance with the Center tribe. We work 3 times harder to maintain our lifestyle. I have increased taxes so we can open more mines. I opened our borders to have more workers so the city does not sink. Despite all my efforts, it was not enough. I was missing something. How were the Bojas able to survive our strike? No other tribe was capable of supplying the Aurionite they needed. I began to suspect the existence of an illegal Aurionite traffic in Esau. This black market must be run by elders in the council. I did not have enough proof before you arrived. You have given me the missing piece of the puzzle. Bodiap and the Koros. More water. Thank you. These elders make slaves work in illegal mines, and they sell the Aurionite directly to the Bojas. How can they betray their tribe so profoundly? I have stopped trying to understand the dark heart of men. I have lost everything in this political battle. My people see me as a tyrant and a liar who extorts their money. Of course, the corrupted elders encourage the propaganda. My council divided. The friends of yesterday are my enemies today. Some have joined the cause of the corrupted elders. Without a doubt, they will ensure their survival after my downfall. What solitude? How can such a young man bear it? If Sama was so corrupted, what type of person would I have been? Your queen does not support you? Naomi? I have lost her love too. She married a king, not a martyr. She believes I have put us in danger for an ungrateful population. Okay, I think I'm starting to see confirm this whole bitch thing here. We have truly hurt each other during these last months. We speak only during councils. Each of us thinks that it is the other's fault. This is probably true. When a marriage fails, responsibilities are shared. I hope that one day she will forgive me for my shortcomings. At least I have the opportunity to have all these elders arrested for corruption and change things. I would like you to help us catch them. Help you, but you seem to have enough soldiers. Yes, but to organize a large military action takes time and could create a panic in the population, which could be caught between 2 fires. Furthermore, I think they are already preparing their defense or attempting to flee the city. We must therefore act quickly. You will go with my personal guard, Malik Valori. He has my full trust. What do you think? I don't like the fighting, but if we help them here, maybe we can return to Zama more quickly, so let's do it. I agreed. We are with you, King. Well said, King Azama. This is the start of the friendship between our 2 tribes. I would like to ask you to keep this between us as we have not yet finished. I advise you to prepare well and return when you are ready for combat. I am ready for combat. But I'm gonna save, just to make sure I'm not ready for combat. Thank you again for your help, my friends. Are you ready? Let's go. Frisa and Zama. Frisa and Zama.
Okay. Quem são por? Baku. Aqui. Que saco.
Okay, what just happened? Shagar here. Thank you for watching part 7 of Legend of the Kori Odan. I hope you enjoyed it. Really do appreciate it. We will be continuing on tomorrow with more of this, so look forward to that. Until then, this is Shagar signing off. I hope you all stay safe, are taking care of yourselves, and I will see you sometime later. So goodbye for now.